preacher can say, see, man, been doing it wrong, doing it backwards all his damn life. Now it's time to get it right. And I'm gonna be the first one to step up and say, you know, wrong, doing it wrong.
What's happening, TV land? Everybody and their mama got an opinion where you stand. So I want to first and foremost congratulate LSU for the national championship in women's basketball. So that's what I'm going to talk about. There's a lot of controversy in Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Caitlin Clark's a player for Iowa Hawkeyes. So when I look at Caitlin Clark and I look how she plays, she's like the Steph Curry of women's basketball. So when I see her shooting up threes like nothing, it grabs my attention. But I look at the game for what it is, and I look at off the ball things and how she's getting open. And I look at somebody like Angel Reese, who's scraping for every play. Double-double queen of basketball in college. Broke the record. I forget what it was. I think it was 34 double-doubles in her career, or maybe for the season. I don't remember. Y'all can fact check me later. So I'm just talking to you on this issue of technical fouls, and how they won it is regardless. It was 102 to, 85. 102 to 85. That's not a close game. Now, I understand the refs can do it when with her foul. Caitlin Clark was in foul trouble. The ref had an explanation on why. Looked up in the rule book. It was the right call. Play a game. But back to it, there was a thing towards the end of the game where Angel Reese, a lot of people had a problem with it as far as taunting or what have you, where you can't see me, you can't see me. I think it's corny personally. It's a form of shit talking, so to speak. I'm going to call it shit talking, trash talking, whatever. You talk shit when you play. Try to get in the other player's head, in your opponent's head. So when I look at the game of basketball, and I played a lot on playgrounds, not on the hardwood. I did play on the hardwood, just not even close on the street. But when I look at how these two ladies play their games, because their games are very unique in its own. So Reese, I see as a hustler, a Dennis Rodman-esque dedication to the game to get the ball in her hands at any cost. Caitlin Clark, I think of I don't know. I'm going to just say Steph Curry and John Starks. I'm going to get on Caitlin Clark in a little bit. I'm going to backtrack to Angel Reese. Angel Reese is from Baltimore, Maryland. There's a type of grit in her game, in her personality, that rubs people off the wrong way. Hold on, pause. That rubs people the wrong way. Clark has been putting some of these influences in her game. Not that she's copying off of Reese, but because the game's been around a long time. But she talks shit just as much as Reese. Clark and Reese are very similar players if you look at it. But there's something in Clark's game that rubs me the wrong way. If you look at her getting open, her arm is extended out, elbow straight every time. That is a foul to get the upper hand. She's basically yanking in a street ball fashion, yanking people's arms, jerseys, shoulders, and bodies away from where she needs to be. In another sense, I can compare her to Grayson Allen of women's basketball. This woman is a dirty player to me, in my opinion. Can she shoot lights out? Absolutely. I'm not going to take anything away from her. But how does she get open? Now, there's also in defense in women's basketball that I've noticed. I don't watch enough of the WNBA to see how it transfers into professional levels, but especially in college, in women's college basketball, I don't see enough shot contests. Women ain't contesting the ball the same way, shots, like jump shots, the same way as men. They're not getting off the floor. It's just like, let me put a hand up. And they're jump shooters. They're jumping. Ain't nobody blocking no 3-pointers. So what is the actual defense for a 3-point shooter? That's the way I look at it. So when I look at Angel Reese's game defensively, she has it a lot harder than Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark has the upper hand because she knows the women guarding her aren't really going to jump. So she has the upper hand right there. Reese, she plays down low a lot on both sides of the ball. You got to look at it like that. So when people put their opinions out, watch the games more than one before you actually have an opinion. I've been saying this since the Sweet 16 started, before there was even a game in women's college basketball about Caitlin Clark yanking on it like she's a professor. That's one of his callings. Pull your arm away from it, so away from the direction he's going to go. It's a street ball move. Are we talking organized? Are we talking the playground? I feel you. Yeah, it's part of the game, but not in organized basketball. I appreciate y'all time. Listen to me ramble on about something that most people don't even care about. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm DBrook. Love you. We out.